The Curse of the Streak, exploring class, fate, and identity in Catherine Cookson's The Mallen Litter. This novel, set in 19th-century Northumberland, delves into the lives of the Mallen family, cursed by a distinctive white streak in their hair, a mark that becomes a symbol of both aristocratic lineage and societal prejudice. Through the interwoven stories of Barbara Farrington, Anna Brigmore, and the enigmatic Matthew Radlett, Cookson crafts a compelling exploration of class divisions, the weight of inherited secrets, and the devastating impact of prejudice on individuals struggling for acceptance and love. The central motif of the Mallen Litter is undoubtedly the Mallen Streak itself. More than just a physical abnormality, the streak becomes a powerful symbol of the complex legacy carried by the Mallen family. Descendants of a libertine ancestor who supposedly fathered illegitimate children throughout the region, the white streak, sometimes appearing as a full head of white hair, serves as a visual reminder of past transgressions and a constant source of social stigma. It distinguishes the Mallens, setting them apart from the normal and thereby perpetuating a cycle of distrust and exclusion. The story is primarily focused on Barbara Farrington, a determined and intelligent young woman bearing the dreaded Mallen Streak. Orphaned and struggling for survival, Barbara represents the inherent resilience of the working class. Despite the prejudice she faces due to her lineage, she possesses an unwavering spirit and a fierce determination to make her own way in the world. Her position as a governess within the wealthy Brigmore household highlights the stark contrast between the lives of the gentry and the hardships faced by those below them. Barbara's struggle is not merely personal, it reflects the broader societal inequalities that define the era. She is a character who embodies both the vulnerability and the strength required to navigate a world that seeks to define her, based solely on her appearance and ancestry. The Brigmore family, on the other hand, represents the established social order and the complexities that lie beneath its veneer of respectability. Anna Brigmore, the young mistress of Highbanks, is a complex and intriguing character. Initially appearing as a spoiled and capricious heiress, Anna gradually reveals a deeper emotional vulnerability and a yearning for genuine connection. Her infatuation with Matthew Radlett, the enigmatic tutor with a hidden past, and of course, the Mallen Streak, sets in motion a chain of events that exposes the hypocrisy and secrets lurking within the Brigmore household. Anna's journey is one of awakening, as she begins to question the rigid social constraints imposed upon her and to recognize the humanity in those deemed different by society. Matthew Radlett is perhaps the most enigmatic and morally ambiguous character in the Mallen Litter. Bearing the full burden of the Mallen Streak, he is acutely aware of the prejudice it engenders. He is a man haunted by his past, marked by a tragic accident and consumed by a desire for revenge against those he believes wronged him. Matthew's intelligence and charisma make him a compelling figure, but his bitterness and manipulation create a sense of unease. He occupies a liminal space, straddling the boundaries between the educated elite and the ostracized Mallen lineage. His presence serves as a catalyst, exposing the simmering tensions and hidden desires within the Brigmore household and forcing both Barbara and Anna to confront their own preconceptions and desires. Cookson skillfully uses the setting of Northumberland to amplify the themes of the novel. The rugged, isolated landscape mirrors the social isolation experienced by the Mallens. The stark beauty of the countryside serves as a backdrop to the harsh realities of life in the 19th century, where poverty, disease, and social inequality are omnipresent. The grand estates like Highbanks, contrasted with the impoverished villages and isolated farms, further emphasize the chasm between the privileged and the marginalized. The changing seasons mirror the changing fortunes of the characters, reflecting the cyclical nature of life and the constant struggle for survival. One of the most compelling aspects of the Mallen Litter is Cookson's exploration of the impact of inherited trauma. The Mallen Streak, as a symbol of past indiscretions, represents the enduring consequences of actions taken generations ago. The characters are burdened not only by the physical mark but also by the social stigma and the weight of historical judgment. This theme resonates deeply, highlighting the insidious ways in which past events can shape the present and influence the lives of future generations. The novel suggests that breaking free from the cycle of prejudice and inherited trauma requires confronting the past and challenging the ingrained biases that perpetuate it. Furthermore, Cookson delves into the complexities of class distinctions and the power dynamics that govern 19th-century society. The stark contrast between the lives of the wealthy landowners and the impoverished working class underscores the inherent inequalities of the era. The Brigmores, secure in their social standing and economic privilege, represent the established order, while Barbara and other marginalized characters embody the struggles of those who lack access to resources and opportunities. The novel subtly critiques the rigid social hierarchy, highlighting its inherent unfairness and the ways in which it perpetuates cycles of poverty and oppression. The Mallen Litter also explores themes of love, desire, and the complexities of human relationships. The romantic entanglements between Barbara, Anna, and Matthew are fraught with tension and moral ambiguity. Anna's infatuation with Matthew is driven by a mixture of youthful rebellion and a genuine desire for connection, while Barbara's growing feelings for him are complicated by her loyalty to the Brigmore family and her awareness of his troubled past. Matthew, in turn, is torn between his desire for revenge and his growing attraction to both women. These complex relationships highlight the messy realities of love and the challenges of navigating social expectations and personal desires. However, the Mallen Litter, like many of Cookson's novels, is not without its criticisms. Some critics argue that her writing style can be melodramatic and predictable, relying on familiar tropes and sentimental narratives. Others point to the novel's occasionally simplistic portrayal of social issues and its tendency to romanticize certain aspects of 19th-century life. While these criticisms are valid, they should not overshadow the novel's enduring appeal and its ability to resonate with readers on an emotional level. Despite its flaws, The Mallen Litter remains a compelling and thought-provoking novel that explores timeless themes of class, prejudice, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Catherine Cookson's ability to create relatable characters and weave intricate narratives makes this novel a captivating read. The Mallen Streak, as a symbol of both vulnerability and strength, serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy, acceptance, and challenging societal norms. By exploring the lives of Barbara, Anna, and Matthew, Cookson offers a nuanced and ultimately hopeful vision of a world where individuals can break free from the constraints of their past and forge their own destinies. In conclusion, The Mallen Litter is more than just a historical romance. It is a social commentary that examines the complexities of human nature and the enduring impact of societal prejudices. Catherine Cookson's masterful storytelling and her ability to create memorable characters make this novel a timeless classic that continues to resonate with readers today. The novel's enduring popularity is a testament to its exploration of universal themes, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can triumph. The cursed inheritance of the Mallen Streak becomes, ultimately, a symbol of the resilience needed to overcome societal barriers and find love and acceptance in a world often defined by prejudice and inequality.